Good evening, and welcome to MadeULook Halloween. I mean, it's always Halloween on this channel, but you know, whatever. Dates, Halloween, September, too early for Halloween. I'm gonna slide on over to no. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to become a spirit board. All the products I use today are listed somewhere around the video. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my Halloween family. All year round Halloween family, but extra Halloween family right now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to contact me. Get it? To start off, I'm first painting my chest, neck, and face all a Dijon yellow color. Also throughout this video, I'm using my new line of brushes, which will be released in the near future. To create that painted texture on a Ouija board, it really depends on which one you're actually using. You can use a wood one, or there is one where it's more speckly looking. I'm using a sponge with a lot of holes in it, and different size sponges too, and I'm going to be taking tan, light brown, dark brown, orange, basically any color that you're gonna find in a spirit board. And throughout this process of sponging it on, I'm also kind of smoothing it out here and there because I don't want it to be too spotted. To create the sun and the moon on my shoulders, I'm using black body paint and my new detail brush in my new line that is not released just yet. But since that's problematic, considering they're not released yet as I'm making this video, I do also have a detail brush in my original set of brushes, which I will link below. And then just drawing on the moon, referencing a spirit board. These things are very freaky looking. I'm also creating the clouds around the moon and then going back in and filling each outline with stripes, as well as filling in the face. Now you definitely can use a bigger brush, but whenever I am doing something with small details, I always make sure I do a thick outline around that detail. Reason being, if you go right in and you are ambitious with a larger brush, which you totally can be, but you run the risk of messing it up. So my general advice is don't do that. And just to add some creep factor of it, I added a little more water to my paint and just let it drip. For the sun side, I filled in the clouds first, then the sun, and then its creepy face. On to the lettering, which if you are doing this on yourself, remember that you're going to want to write it backwards since you're most likely doing it in a mirror. I also started with the middle letter and then went out so that way it would be as centered as possible, which is also probably the most complicated way to actually do it. I also drew on my yes by the sun and no by the moon. I then decided to take a little bit of a break from my chest and move on to my eyes, where I'm lining my lower lash line and then smudging it out and adding some black tears of the ink running from the Ouija board. I'm also adding this running out of my mouth, and I am using black body paint. I also continue this running out of my ears and down onto my neck. Taking a foundation brush, I then just smudged out the entire look, but I left the letters alone. And I couldn't fully show the numbers and the goodbye on camera because, you know, it's getting a little low, but I just followed the same style as the letters above. Pop in your contacts, add your wig, which I got my wig from Rockstar Wigs, and I do have a discount code, I'll put it in the description below, and added some black to my fingertips.